Okay, so here's a fairly short spoilery bit on how to find the bow section of the Mercury 2. Now, to find that, you need to know where the stern section is, which is what we're just outside here. I think you've probably come across this fairly early in the game, and this might actually be the first piece of the Mercury wreck that you discover. Once you've found this, then finding the bow is actually fairly easy. So here is the stern, and you can see we're right at the back. Here are the sort of the engines, and you need to line up so that you're facing right down the ship and just start to go along. In fact, we'll go right into the middle, line yourself up, and then just head straight out. And try to sort of hug the floor, keeping visual contact with the ground, and don't deviate. So, you know, you're on PC, keep your hands off the mouse, just use up and down to stay in contact with the ground. Maybe just level. I've just done that just to level up, but hopefully I didn't twitch. And there you go. There is the bow of the Mercury 2. Okay, end spoiler. Right folks, so we are back. We're now at the bow section of the Mercury 2. And let's go and have a look. Let's try and find an entrance first. Wreck diving. Sharp rusty metal. Fire coral if you're somewhere nice and warm. And when you're poking around in small confined spaces, eels, congers or morays popping out at you. It's a shame they never really modelled, implemented something like that. It's the only threat, he said, other than a load of critters. Give me some power back. Right, piss off. The only threat, he said, other than those creatures having a go at you, is running out of air, getting lost and running out of air, which of course is another of the wonderful things that you get when you're diving in wrecks. But at least if you're doing that, you maybe have a line that you can pay out, which then gets cut on some rusty fragment. But hey, never mind. Right, so I'm just waffling on here. I'm looking for an entrance. There we go. Right, so I think I'll save. And let's go and take a look. And I'm just going to swap out. I want my laser cutter there. Right, let's have a see. Alright, well that's burnable for a start. Aha! I've been hoping that'll show up. And a PDA too.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the Discovery Clause. Let's see Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
I assume that Mercury 2 got shot down. Those who've played the original game will understand that one. Does that go? Right, well I don't need that because I've already built it. Anything else? Don't need those, I'm growing them. Just keeping an eye on my air. I'm actually getting rather hopelessly lost here. I might be in trouble. Need to try and find my exit. That'll do, that's going out.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
As long as I can find a way to the surface.
Oxygen.
I think I'm going to die. Any oxygen plants? Why didn't I think of that?
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
As you might have guessed, I was just about to quit and reload there when I suddenly thought, oxygen plants.
Oxygen.
But I'm not doing well here. Okay, fuck it.